Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Frank Dominguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and today's topic is super exciting. Why? Because I have filmed a few videos in the past, maybe a year or a year plus, where I said I wanted to transform this body into a body of 175 pounds. And today you get to see the body of 175 pounds. Woo! I did it on Monday. I got on the scale and I was weighing 175, and I got so excited that I went for my walk in the afternoon, and I started jogging a little bit more, and I broke out a sweat, and I came home and I weighed myself. I hit 173. It's been a long, forever time that I had seen that number on the scale. I really thought I was never going to see it again, and it happened. It finally happened, and I took the challenge to do it because I wrote a class called Elevating Your Consciousness, and I talk about transformation of the body or transformation of the mind, transformation, and then transporting yourself to the future and being able to observe and create and do and coming back and making it happen. Anyhow, I came up with one day I just thought about it. Hey, you know what? I've been 185 pounds by choice, and watch my videos at the beginning. I look a little bit more than 185, I think. So I decided to take the challenge because I wrote the class Elevating Your Consciousness, and I talk about transformation, and you can transform, I tell them. And so I said, you know what, it would be nice if I transform my body into 175 pounds. And man, I took the challenge and watched my videos. Like I said in the beginning, right now, I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. It feels great. Right now, I'm not 173. I'm probably 175, 176. I already had dinner, so that's it for me. And let me tell you how this whole video came about. To have a transformation, you need 4 steps. This is what I tell the class, and this is what I'm going to tell you. First step, you have to have clarity. What do you want to create? What do you want to transform into? You can transform into a mechanic, an engineer, an electrician. You can transform your body to a different weight. You can transform yourself into a boxer. You can transform yourself into anything. Now, you don't have an indefinite amount of transformations. There's the law of time here on this planet. So you got to be wise into what you want to transform into. I said I wanted to transform my body into 175. It took me over a year. So transformation, you have to have clarity. You have to be clear. What are you going to transform yourself into? I decided to transform my body into 175. So there's 4 steps. First step, clarity. Second step, being in awareness or being conscious of thought and action. A lot of people think, well, if I think it, I get it. No, it's not like you can think about it and sit on the sofa and meditate and don't do anything about it. No. By thought, it starts creating. By action, you get it, you receive it, you transform. So when you're in awareness or when you're conscious of thought and action and you do what you're supposed to do, you're headed in the right path. Now the third step, willingness. You must be willing to do what you said you were going to do, what the steps tell you to do. If you're not willing to do and follow the steps that are required for you to transform into whatever you want to transform into, you're not going to get it. You have to be willing to do it. And the last step is focus, being focused. Constantly focused. In the morning, you think about it. Midday, you're thinking about it. At night, you're thinking about it. You're going to shut your eyes and go to sleep. You got to be thinking about it. You constantly have to be focused. Those are the 4 steps to transformation. So if you want to transform into something, you can. And when I'm teaching the class Elevating Your Consciousness, I pretend that I'm transforming. I'm going like this. Hey, can you see my transformation? And I'm just standing there and they're like, no. No, you don't see it, but inside a lot of things are happening. Inside your body, many things are happening. We will have to talk about the law of natural laws, but that's okay. This is not the day. Today is transformation and my excitement, my time to share with you. The reason why this topic came out is because I finally hit 175 and I was in awareness of food. Man, now here in the U.S., especially here in the U.S., there's food all the time, a lot of food everywhere. You go to parties, man, they have the main dish, and they have salads, and they have desserts, and they have cake, and they have food. And not because it's there, you have to eat it. Acknowledge it is there, but what's going to be healthy for me? Now, For you it's good, but remember, our channel is you and your loved ones, you and your family, the ones that are raising a family. Pay attention to this. Today, my wife and I were at a restaurant, and my wife and I, we've been doing this for years, where we order one main dish and we share, we split it, and we have more than plenty. And except when we have lunch or dinner, we'll order the extra salad for her or for me. We each get our salad, and then we get our food, and we share everything else, and we're good. Well, right behind us, there was this family. It was father, mother, and son. All of them a little bit overweight, if not overweight already. And it was kind of sad that he ordered his main dish, she ordered, and he ordered big servings. I'm not going to tell you the name of the restaurant, but big servings. Here we get big servings. And then at the end of the term, they got a box, all of them got a box to go. Now, think about it. If mom and dad are going to order a dish and they have their kid, all they need is an extra plate. And the kid can get some food from here, some food from here, and they can share. It's going to do three things. It's going to save them in their pocket. It's going to save them in their weight. And it's going to save from food being wasted. People say they want to make a difference. They want to change the world. I think that's a good way to change the world. We don't have to waste all that food, because many times people take it home. It ends up being in the trash. So I remember when we were raising our 3 children, my wife and I, we would occasionally go to the burger place, and we would order a burger each, 1 order of fries, and 1 soda. When we order soda, it was 1 soda for all 5 of us. They never complained. They grew up without soda. Today, my kids don't drink soda. We'll go to the restaurant. None of them get soda. We don't get soda. They don't get soda. Fries. There's 2 restaurants, new restaurants that opened up here in our city, and it's chicken restaurants. And they go to the restaurants, and they'll give them the drink, and they'll give them the fries. They'll come home, order it. Open it, eat the chicken, maybe a fry or 2, leave the rest. They don't touch it. And that's because we brought them up thinking like that. We brought them up being in awareness of not drinking the soda. You can do the same for your kid. Help them out, guys. Help your kids out. Let them know the consequences. If they drink too much sugar, they're going to end up with diabetes. Point them out. Look, that one has diabetes. That one has diabetes. That one has... It's an epidemic nowadays. And if you want to really... Well, I don't suggest this one, but there's people that lose part of their limbs due to diabetes. Come on, man. We have to take care of them. So this whole video has a lot, because I'm sharing that I finally hit 175. I'm sharing the process of transformation. And I'm talking to you about your kids and you and the awareness. Being in awareness, being conscious of what you're doing. That was when we brought up our kids, that's the way we did it. I remember one time we went to go get a bucket of chicken, and we showed up, and my wife and I are looking, oh yeah, I think that for all 5 of us, that would be better, or that would be better. And the young lady says, are you looking for the specials? And we're like, yeah, what's the special of the day? And then she told us, and we're all talking, yeah, well, if he's going to get 2 pieces and so on and so forth. And finally, when we get our order, we didn't order soda, we didn't order fries, we just ordered the chicken, right? And some mashed potato. And when we got our order, 5 big drinks, a whole bunch of French fries, our chicken, everything. And my kids looked at me like, oh, what are we going to do, Dad? And I said, shh, it's okay. They were like, the young lady thought that we couldn't afford to pay for all this, so she just did it out of the kindness of her heart, and she gave it to us. That was nice of the young lady, but our kids, we knew better. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't drink them. Even if we wanted to eat all the fries, we couldn't eat them. The potato wedges, we couldn't eat them. So, in conclusion, think not just of you, think of your children, and what kind of an awareness do you want them to have as they're getting older? If you help them become aware of being healthy, they're going to grow up to be healthy. As my kids got older, both my sons, they lost their awareness. They weren't in awareness of what they were doing with their bodies, and they started gaining a lot of weight. And one day they wake up and they're like, oh my gosh, look at me. And they made the adjustments. And since they don't drink soda and they don't eat too many fries, they just had a do something different. And right now they're looking sharp. I remember my son Adam, he says, Dad, if you really want to hit 175, you have to learn how to count your calories. And he gave me that little extra push. He says, be in awareness. When you go here, oh, you're going to taste this and you're going to take this little dessert and a piece of the chocolate, calories, 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 calories. Before you know it, you're over your calories. You're not going to lose weight. So thank you, Adam, and thank you to my family. Thank you all for watching our channel. It continues to grow. We are currently at 122,000 subscribers, and thanks to people like you, it keeps on growing. Hey, you keep on watching, we'll keep on filming. We're going to call it at that, just reviewing transformation. 4 steps. You have to be clear of your transformation. You have to be in awareness of thought and action. You have to be willing to do what you must do to do that transformation. You have to have constant focus to hit that transformation. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Iñiguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for.